Good afternoon.
Afternoon po.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the soft launching of Evans Light Incorporated Philanthropic Development Office. We will now start with our invocation.
I'm so blessed, my Lord, I can see you in all the lovely things so fine and true. I see you in the beauty of the flowers and the rain. I see you between the lines of a sweet refrain. I'm so blessed, my Lord, I can see you. Even when I'm lonely and in pain, I see you in the beauty of the stars at night. I see you in my life, I feel alright. I see you, Lord, in sorrow and in happiness. I see you in the glory of sweet success. I see you, Lord, every hour, every day. I can see you, Lord, whenever I pray. I'm so blessed, my Lord, I can see you in the smile of a baby, sweet and true. I can see you in the eyes of my very best friends. I see you in these bonds, just like your love that never ends. I see you, Lord, in sorrow and in happiness. I see you in the glory of sweet success. I see you, Lord, every hour, every day. I can see you, Lord, whenever I pray. I see you, Lord, in sorrow and in happiness. I see you with the glory of sweet success. I see you, Lord, every hour, every day. I can see you, Lord, whenever I pray. I can see you, Lord, whenever I pray. I see you, Lord.
We will now play the Philippine National Anthem.
Ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Ay hinatang mula, kawin sa pagkayang
Good afternoon once again, and welcome to the soft launching of Evans Light Incorporated Philanthropic Development Office. To give the welcome remarks, may I call on Ms. Eileen Inshom. Ms. Eileen, we cannot hear you po.
Mic test, can you hear me now? Light is such a common term with such a meaningful word. According to Merriam-Webster, light is something that makes vision possible. Light disperses the darkness. Ladies and gentlemen, for anyone who has met our beloved Evan, you know he radiates pure joy, excitement, and kindness. We are all gathered here today to hopefully continue Evan's legacy. A gathering of family and friends is one of the things that Evan would look forward to. I'm pretty sure Evan would be so happy to see everyone unite for one purpose. Welcome everyone to the soft launching of Evans Light.
Thank you so much. And for the inspirational message, may I call on Ms. Emmy Inshom.
Better place with Evan. His kindness was innate, his laughter infectious, his voice lit up the room. He always put everyone at ease. He loved spending time with his family and friends. He loved to draw, design houses, sing and dance. Most of all, he loved to help. I wish more people had met Evan. This is the reason I wanted to start this nonprofit organization. It was not hard to choose the advocacies. I wanted to support the ones that were close to Evan's heart, which were family, music, and arts. A few years ago, I asked Evan what class he wanted to take. It was either piano or voice. Without hesitation, he asked, "Can I do both, Mommy?" In 2019, I told Evan we were coming home for his grandfather's birthday, who he fondly calls Papa, and would be having a small party with close friends and family. He excitedly volunteered, "Can we perform for Papa?" I admired Evan's thoughtfulness and bravery. He really wanted to give something to his grandfather and was not afraid to perform. He wanted to do a song number and a dance number. We compromised and agreed on a song number. When I was his age, I was shy and didn't know how to sing. Here's an excerpt of that video when Evan performed for his papa. was also amazed that Evan understood that gifts came in many forms aside from material things. It could be a song or just doing something nice. Everyone has their own way they want to show love and how they want to be loved. He understood the 5 love languages because he experienced them all. At an early age, he was aware of his grandmother's Alzheimer's disease and understood the challenges that the family faced with this cognitive disease. He was compassionate to her repetitive questions and showed genuine concern and kindness. I am pleased to share that we will start with 3 advocacies: music and arts, values formation, and care for the elderly. With your support, we will continue to honor Evan's life by being a light to someone's path and hopefully support more advocacies in the future.
In the realities of the world today, especially since the pandemic started, we were forced to rethink our priorities and streamline our resources. Parents with limited financial resources only had enough to sustain their academic education. Music and arts took a back seat. But it is in music and arts that children gain confidence and develop their character, social, and critical thinking skills. It is in music and arts that they can think creatively and becomes a fun diversion from academics. Evan's Light will provide an opportunity for the kids to nourish and expand their musical and artistic skills. Parents are occupied in providing basic necessities that they fall short of imparting family values that they would want their children to grow into. Sometimes, society imposes responsibility upon the children when it is the parents' job to provide. Children should be having fun and enjoying their childhood. Instead of encouraging the children to develop the creative side, they are using technology such as iPads to babysit the kids. Evan's Light will help parents provide an avenue to encourage creativity and character formation and development. By 2050, 160 million people will be diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. But we can do something about it. We can avoid it, delay it, and manage it. Evan's Light will help create awareness, provide support, educate caregivers and families on cognitive degenerative diseases, especially Alzheimer's disease.
Thank you so much, Miss Emmy, for that inspirational message. Miss Emmy is the mother of Evan, and we have just witnessed the advocacies of Evans Light Incorporated. And as mentioned, those advocacies were very close to Evan. And now let's proceed with the messages of the beneficiaries.
Hello everyone, I am Silt Segovia and I am 8 years old. And this is Evan, my best friend, what Lola and Lola gave me. So Evan is my best friend and now he is an angel. But I know he still loves to sing and dance and draw. And also I know when he is in heaven, I still love him very much. Because we spend time on every Saturday and it makes me happy. We would always sing and dance together. We also like drawing animals, and when you guys also do these activities, then always remember that Evan or your friend will always be with you. I hope you enjoy.
Hi, I'm Raya. I'm one of Evan's close friends. My mom and his mom, Nina and Emily, are very close. That's why Evan's also my godbrother. Evan is so happy and sweet. He loves to play, sing, and dance. He always cheers me up when I'm sad. He makes sure that the games are fun for everyone and always makes us feel happy, and he feels the same thing as us. Like when I'm sad, he always wants to cheer me up with his singing and dancing, and always includes me in the games that he plays. Evan is truly the light of his family. Evan's light shows music and arts as its advocacy, because that was who Evan was, always singing and dancing. Let's keep Evan's memory alive by supporting this charity. Thank you!
Thank you so much, Silt Segovia and Raya Reales. And now we move on to the next part, and to share about the impact of philanthropy and the path of this mission we are invited in, may I call on the founder, president, and CEO of Spring Rain Global and alumna of CIC Batch 1992, Dr. Glenda Miro Antonio.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Good afternoon. Yes, Ms. Glens.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to congratulate the family, especially Emmy, for this wonderful, noble endeavor that we have ventured in. And my task this afternoon is to understand how do we continue the legacy of Ivan. I've known Ivan for a short time, but I know that he has been quite a very happy child, and he always, I'm sure he is very, very happy of what we have done today. So allow me lang to share a bit of the impact of what can be done in this in this nonprofit organization that was born after a series of planning last year, and finally it has been approved and born February of 2022 this year. So Ivan's Light, by its nature, is designed, has given its birth to give light to continue the life that Ivan has done to all of us. So in the spirit of philanthropy and in the spirit of the impact of what it can do in giving, the three advocacies that was shared in the videos are music, culture, and the arts, values formation for children, their journey for finding their purpose, and of course, care for the elderly. maraming tao po ngayon are more and more interested to support these advocacies, and we hope that Evans Light would create a more impact to the many beneficiaries that we will be supporting in the future. So the philanthropy is what actually I'm tasked to share lang a little more about how come that we're here and why are we here and what can we do together. So the word philanthropy is actually coming from the word love for philos, which means love, and anthropos, mankind. So it's love for mankind. So our love for humanity is something that is innate in us. And in our time and journey here on earth, we always encounter that. It begins with the family, and whatever we do in the family will ripple to each and every one that we touched with around. Even for me, is already a born philanthropist when he was alive, and until now, he was passing that heart of being a philanthropist. Bakit po? Kasi because of his love for the people, because of his love for humanity, he has touched so many people in a very short span of time who would really still feel that he is with us. And yun po yung reason bakit natin i-continue yung journey na yon. And I'd like to share lang para makita din natin paano ba tayo maging part of this endeavor. This afternoon is just the soft launch. We will have our grand launching of Evans Light Inc. this coming June. But I'd like to draw us na nagpapasalamat po kami dahil everybody closest to the family of Emmy responded to be part of this. I'd like to leave lang everyone's deepen our spirituality in the heart of giving and supporting the charity. So there's this African word, I'm sure some of you also know that, Ubuntu, which means I am because of who we are. And that is actually the very essence of what it is to be human. You can't be human all by yourself. We can't be human all by ourselves. And we have this quality, that Ubuntu quality, that we are known for our generosity. Kasi in the African tradition, there was this game na may mga candies and there were kids surrounding, joining that game. And when they were actually playing, the goal was to go to the candies and get as much. But ang ginawa ng mga bata, they held each other's hands and run together to get those candies with the thinking that I am because of who we are. And I think that very simple spirituality that Ivan shared to us was that happy thoughts of being the person that gives joy and light. And we think of ourselves far too often, frequently, as just individuals separated from one another, but we want to be more connected with what we call as the world we live in. So whether we call it that we're here for charity or generosity, each word would translate to giving of oneself for another, for the greater good of the community. So this giving can be shared in various ways. And through our charity or the generosity of ourselves, we will create a deeper sense of community with each other. So we begin to see ourselves as one community. I think yun ang magiging masterpiece ni God sa atin, to grow the community. To grow the community like we are connected with one another. We begin to understand, we begin to acknowledge, we begin to become interdependent in a very respectful way. So as human beings, as a social clan, we have a need to live within our supportive environment where we are nurtured and we can thrive together, where there is a strong commitment to the well-being of the community as a whole. So the essence of being part of this charitable organization is a very nice thing to do because it is imperative also for our survival as human beings, for our well-being as a local and global community. So how can we support the passing legacy of the passing on our heart of being a light to someone? There are many ways, and I think this is something that we would like to invite everyone to be part of. One way to be part of Evans Light is to share our time. So So that's the giving of our time, how long and short it will be. Giving of our time is it's not about quantity, but it's about the quality of time, about being present with one another to support them in a hands-on way. So this might be for the advocacy of Ivan would be being there for the elderly, because isa sa mga advocacy is care for the elderly. Emmy, we would love to be with you on this, to journey with you in the different advocacies, or to be with the children, especially in the advocacy on the music, culture, and the arts. So time is something that we could be part of in this community. So serving meals in the shelter, or maybe volunteering to be part of any activity that Ivan's Light might call us to. When you give time, you're sparing that very moment that you will not turn back anymore. Even your time of being here in Zoom, just showing our collective commitment to really support this endeavor is already an act of being a philanthropist in a way, by sharing our time. Another way is to share our essence. It's the giving of our personal energy and our personal vitality. So you may have some personal qualities in abundance that you might want to share to others, especially when we will be identifying the beneficiaries of our care for the elderly. The lolas would be very happy to see us. So our giftedness of enthusiasm, our giftedness of hope, the grace, the gratitude, the patience, the love, or you may want to increase these qualities in your own life. Each of these qualities will bring energy to the space you share with someone when you are truly present with them. We would see how this will really evolve to really make us all experience and get transformed when we will immerse ourselves with the advocacies that Ivan's Light has prepared for all of us to be part of. So yung ating energy to the children, energy natin dun sa elderly, and also when we will be giving values formation to show to the children as they find their purpose through music, or as they find their purpose also serving others. Another way to pass on the light is the sharing of our talent. So giving of one's skills and knowledge, such as when we want to teach, when we want to share, yung mga bagay-bagay na pwede natin ma-share. Everyone has gifts and talents that they are passionate about, and these talents come easily and give you joy when you have a chance to express and share them. So we are also a talented batch, I believe, batch 92 OCIC. We're much excited to unite what we can do to offer for Ivan and the different advocacies that we may be called to support on. And lastly, of course, resources. Kasi yung finances, of course, money is important because we need those resources in order to provide the different programs that we will be supporting the children, those who cannot afford to have music, to enroll in arts and music, which we will support as part of our advocacies, and also the needs of the elderly, sa mga chosen beneficiaries po natin. The sum of money given is not as important as the spirit of our gift. You could start by giving what you can afford, knowing that even spare change is helpful, and then increase the amount when you are ready, willing, and able to do so. So the invitation, I am happy that Emmy has invited us and handpicked us and many more others who will be joining with us to be part of this noble cause. Alam niyo po, ang pagkakataon to be part of a charity is really a blessing, because it's God's call, it's God's way of calling us to do something for our treasures in heaven. And we are blessed that we are part of this cause, and we hope that at some point in our lives, whether it is our time, whether it is our essence, our energy, our vitality, our talents, or even our financial resources would help in any way, this will impact and continue the path of the call for this noble endeavor of Ivan's Light, which is to be a light and to pass on the light to someone. In closing, this is Ivan, and he is a very joyful person, and the greatest joy in all of living is the joy that comes from freely giving. When he was with us he was really freely giving. I know his time, his laughter, his everything, and we want to resonate by continuing that. And whatever it is that God will give us, it is given for us to share. And I would hope that, and I'm excited for the God's divine orchestration of the masterpiece that He has prepared for Ivan, to continue giving light to each and every one of us. And by being part of it, we will be able to also be blessed. Sabi nga nila, when you give, you are blessed. When we give, we are blessed. When we make others give, we also make others blessed. So with that, Emmy and the family, this is such a very noble endeavor. Ivan's happy seeing us and feeling us today. And we are also one with you on this, and know that whatever way we could be of help as a friend, as a partner in this mission, we will continue to be that light for others, especially to the legacy of Ivan and the family. So thank you po sa lahat, especially to our batchmates who are here to support this noble endeavor. May God truly bless us and continue to give us the wisdom so we can spread the good news to more and more people who will be joining us in this movement. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Glenda. And to give the response to the talk about philanthropy, may I call Captain Rona Guevara.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Start children off on the way they should go, and even when they are old, they will not turn from it. Proverbs 22, verse 6. Children remind us to live more, trust more, laugh more, and seek the love of our Heavenly Father more. God calls us His children because we are precious in His sight. Children are precious and fragile that we should not only protect and defend them, but also improve and bring out the best in them. Every child has the right to access what they need to have a good life. This right goes beyond the basic needs and focuses more on the atmosphere of the place they will be raised in. Music and art is a venue where they can gain the support of people around them, which in turn will build and strengthen their character in adulthood. Evan was particularly into music and arts when he was still with us. I remember in one of our lunch dates with Emmy, Ina, and of course, Emmy's constant chaperone, Evan, I drew his face on a tissue paper and he was so amused and fascinated by it. Then Emmy proudly talked about his drawings and how artistic he was. That is why it is just fitting that Evan's Light is founded in helping children have music and art in their lives. By being part of Evan's Light, we are not just providing amusement and entertainment to children. There are a number of advantages proven by scientific research. Let me discuss to you some of those advantages. Children involved in arts have tremendous academic benefits compared to children without exposure in arts. Art inspires kids to excel and in and out of the classroom. It helps students stay in school, increases motivation, improves attitudes, and develops academic performance. According to studies conducted by Americans for the Arts, a child involved in the art is 4 times more likely to be recognized for academic achievement, 4 times more likely to participate in a math or science fair, 3 times more likely to win an award for school attendance, and 3 times more likely to be elected to class office. Music can improve memory. Research has shown that participation in music and arts at an early age can improve memory. Children develop innovation skills when they are encouraged to express themselves and take risks in creating art and playing music. Those skills can open doors later in life. 72% of employers say that creativity is the #1 skill they are looking for when hiring. Art improves children's social skills too. Music groups can help kids develop important skills, discipline, and how to relate to others. The creativity involved in art education strengthens critical thinking skills for kids. Visually learning through drawing, sculpting, and painting develops visual spatial skills. This teaches kids how to interpret and use visual information. As for music, a study of 3 to 4 year olds learning to play piano scored significantly higher on spatial temporal reasoning tests compared to those with no music instruction. Spatial temporal reasoning is the precursor to logical thinking, abstract thinking, and problem solving needed for the brain to function in mathematics, engineering, and physics. As kids develop skill in art and music and improve those skills through repetition and practice, they build confidence in themselves. Studies have shown that when children participate in art activities with peers and provide criticism and praise to one another, the feedback they give to each other builds self-respect. Art and music instill discipline. Exposing children to art and music teaches kids important concepts and of discipline. While some kids may show a natural talent in one area or another, the truth is that ongoing commitment and practice is required to improve. By committing to stick with lessons and practicing outside of classrooms and lessons, kids learn discipline skills that will benefit them in many aspects of life. Through Evans Light, we can help and contribute to our society by introducing and immersing children to arts and music through lessons at home, school, and in the community. This will help provide undeniable benefits that will help them build their character and have better opportunities in the future. We are not just helping children become creative, innovative, imaginative, and competitive. We are also helping them find their rightful place in this world. One day in the future, who knows, with God's blessing, through Evans Life, we may have in the midst of us the likes of Amar Solo, Hidalgo, or Ben Cabrera. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you so much, Captain Rona. And to give another response about the philanthropy, may I call Ms. Maria Reina del Cielo Villegas Royales.
Hi. Evans Light is very personal to me and my family because Evan is my godson and Emmy and the whole family is very close to us, to me, Raymond, and all of us. As mothers, as a mother myself, we support this Evans Life because we always have a soft spot for children. And the advocacies of Evans Light are more or less relatable to also my personal experiences, like anything that will benefit kids, most especially kids, will always have a soft spot for me because I, for one, have a niece who's a special child, and then caring for the elderly like Tita Jane Inshong. My grandmother, who passed away also years ago, also had Alzheimer's. So this Evans Light is also, it broadens our awareness. It broadens our awareness of everything. It also educates us. And then the advocacies, it not only promotes, as we all know, it not only promotes education, but it also promotes the talents of some unfortunate kids. So I believe that all kids should not be deprived of their talents, of their capabilities, and of their learnings. We should, in our own ways, we should support and spread Evans Light how do I support Evans Light? In our ways, I should support Evans Light by supporting and spreading it to potential donors and to those in need. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Cello. And at this point in time, we will now proceed with the ceremonial kickoff of Evans Light.
In honor of Evan, I light this candle in the hope that everyone present here today can be a light to someone's darkness.
Thank you so much. And that ends our soft launch this afternoon. And for the closing remarks, may I call Mr. Enrique Enchong.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, we would like to thank all the attendees, families, friends, for supporting and praying for the success of Evans Light Advocacy. We encourage everyone to support Evans Light by donating and volunteering. We would like to invite you to the grand launching in June. We now declare that Evans Light is officially launched. Thank you and see you in June.
Thank you. Thank you everyone for joining us this afternoon for the soft launch of Evans Light Incorporated Philanthropic Development Office. See you on June for the grand launch of Evans Light PDO. Can I see a heart sign if you were inspired and we look forward to seeing all of you in June.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. And thank you everyone for joining us, and may we all be a light to someone's path. We will now play our closing song.
Make me a channel of your peace. be understood as you understand, to be loved as to love with all my soul. Make me a channel of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me bring your love. Where there is injury, your pardon, Lord. And where there's doubt, true faith in you.
Thank you, everyone. Please turn on your cameras for our picture taking. Okay. 1, 2, 3, smile. Ay, wait lang. Napay nag-open. Sorry. Ayan. 1, 2, 3, smile. One more. 1, 2, 3, smile. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
Wow, Emmy. Finally.
Congratulations. Mag-meet niya ta, Glens.
Yes, nindot kayo yung kuan diha kanang
Ambiance.
sofa. Oh, the ambience is so nice.
It's like a talk show.
Murag talk show. Muna na siya diha imuhang talk show. Hi, Tito.
So,
Good afternoon.
for